Hi guys! For any of you who don't know me already, my name is Franny and I'll be sorting out the nutrition side of things for these next 30 days. So since we jumped right into it super quickly, I wanted to just give you a little rundown of kind of what to expect and why we set it up this way and just what our plans were for this challenge. So what we did is we set up a 30-day challenge for people who want to get that ripped, get that shredded look, show off those muscles you've been working so hard for. So the guidelines and protocols are set up for those who need a little extra help to lose those last 5 pounds so that they can lean out enough to show off their muscles. And to do this, your nutrition needs to be really dialed in. So that's why we chose to include macro tracking in these 30 days. It is time consuming and it does take more work, but that's the most accurate way to really track the amount of calories that are coming in so we can play with it until it's set right for you so that you're losing weight but with enough energy to keep working out hard and kind of preserving those muscles. So with that in mind, I've given you all numbers to try and hit, and I can explain a little bit more later in another video about how I kind of came to choose those numbers. But what I wanted to really make known at the start is everybody's body works differently. The way your metabolism works depends on your genetics, your past history of dieting, your stress levels, your sleep, your efforts in workouts. So it's impossible to find a specific equation that just magically works out the perfect numbers for everybody. So what I did was I found an estimate that should put you guys in a caloric deficit by looking at your weight and your body fat percentage, what that looks like. And so I've given you some numbers to start with. So this is just giving you a baseline. What would be best is if you tracked your food for a week or two and then took the average of all those calories to find out what your current maintenance is, and then we'd work off that. But it's a 30-day challenge, so who's got time for that? So I set you up with some numbers to start with, and then we're gonna go by, depending on your progress, we'll adjust your numbers as you go. But for us to make better adjustments, you should try and hit your numbers as close to possible as what I got, so that I can give you the most accurate things to change so that you continue to see progress. So let's see, I wanted to try to answer a few of the questions I've been getting already. So even if you aren't at that stage where it's just 5 last little pounds that you need to lose to show off your abs, that's no problem. You can still get a ton of benefit from this challenge. Tracking your macros is a great learning tool to figure out portion sizes and to just increase awareness of what you're currently eating. I know some people are worried about the carbs look too high, or this seems like a lot of food. But what I want to mention is that when you're eating all the right stuff, you can eat a lot more food than you think. It's generally not the quinoa or the oats or potato that's really holding you back from getting that 6-pack. It's generally the alcohol, the lack of sleep, the lack of movement, the candy, the chips, pizza. Those are things, the processed foods and calorie-dense stuff that are holding you back. So regardless of anything else or those guidelines of like working out in your workout window, this is all quite nitpicky and kind of the minute details. So if I could sum up this whole 30-day challenge in just like a couple sentences for something for you guys to focus on no matter what, it would be to eat less and move more. Really try to avoid alcohol as much as you can and processed foods. Get in real foods that supply your body with the nutrients you need to work out hard and recover, and move as much as you can. Work out really hard, give it your all, and drink a lot of water. Try to de-stress a little bit, but really try to not think of any times you like fall off track. Don't think of it as failure. I like to say no failure, only feedback. So you learn from each thing and you keep moving on. Yeah, that's kind of the biggest thing that I wanted to say. So I'll start with that for now, but as you guys have questions, post them in here and I'll do my best to answer them and try to make a little video so you guys can all learn a little bit over these next 30 days. So don't be shy to reach out, and I'll keep sending some more info. See ya.